welcome, welcome. I am excited for today. It's going to be a shoulder focused class. I started doing sequences like this when I was breastfeeding my daughter, because if you've ever breastfed before, you know that you hunch forward a lot more, and so your back and your shoulders just ache like crazy. So I wanted to do this sequence for you guys. It's not just for breastfeeding moms, don't get me wrong. This is a great shoulder sequence for anyone. So let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna get started in child's pose. Knees hip width distance or a bit wider if that feels good for you. Sit the hips back to the heels and then reach the arms forward, resting your face, your forehead down on your mat. Just taking a moment here. Taking a few rounds of breath. Maybe letting go of the day, or maybe you're starting your day and you just want to get centered, you want to get focused. Getting on my mat is one of the best ways that I have found to do that. And so I hope that this time you're able to enjoy it for yourself. You are able to go inward maybe a bit more and just be here. You know, even if you decide to opt out of certain postures, just be here. Don't worry about what's to come. Don't worry about what's happened. Be here in this moment with me. We're going to get a little bit warm in the body. We'll probably shake a bit. You'll probably hear my voice quiver a little bit. That's okay. We're all in this together. So with the arms outstretched, we're just going to come up onto the fingertips, like cupcake hands or gecko fingers, I've heard it called. We're just going to have that little bit of stretch into the shoulders, into the back body by lifting up the palms of the hands, bringing the fingertips to the ground. And breathe deep for 4 rounds of breath here. Slowly lower the palms down to the mat. Come up to tabletop, and then make your way on to your sit bones. Coming into a seated position. I'm going to be facing you, but you can still face forward on your mat. Plant the left hand down, inhale the right arm up and over. Reach through the right fingertips as you compress the left side body and lengthen through the right side. Gaze is forward, neck is long. Inhale, let's come up through center. Plant the right hand, left arm goes up just as fluidly. Press the right side, reach through the left fingertips, reach through that left side body. Round of breath. Inhale, we're going back to the other side, and then we're going to add on to it. So inhale, reach the right arm up and over. Another little side stretch. Inhale, this time we're going to come up and we're going to swing the right arm underneath the left, coming into eagle arms. And from here, we're going to lift the elbow up and drop the chin down. Try not to blow you out with my mic here, but I really want you to feel the lifting of the elbows and the dropping the chin. And we're going to breathe here. Feel the breath go into the back side of the body as you compress the front side. One more round of breath. And slowly release. Left arm goes up. And reach over. This time, inhale, rise up. left arm underneath the right, and find your hand connection. Lift up the elbows, drop the chin. Breathe into the back space. Slowly release, roll out the shoulders a couple times. Beautiful. And make your way back into tabletop. Coming into cat-cow. Just another way to warm up the spine, warm up the shoulders. So inhale, drop the belly, lift the chin. Exhale, tuck the chin around the spine. Move at your own breath pace for just a couple more. Adding another movement that feels good. Beautiful. Move back to tabletop. Feeling a slight core engagement here. We're just going to isolate the shoulders and warm them up a little bit more. So keeping the core solid and the hips stacked over the knees, we're going to drop the chest down in between the shoulders. And then exhale, press up. For 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Walk forward and back, side to side. And keeping the shoulders strong and pressing the ground away, we're going to just isolate some belly breath. So what this would look like if you were sitting up, right, would be inhaling through the belly, exhaling, pulling it in, and then taking a breath with it engaged, inhaling, releasing, pulling it in, taking a breath with it engaged. So let's do that in tabletop. Keep it engaged, take a breath, and release. 2 more times, just like that. One more time. Beautiful. Sit the hips back. Reach the fingertips forward. Child's pose. Taking a few rounds of breath here. Beautiful job. From here, we're going to press out of the hands, curl the hips up, downward facing dog. Squeeze the elbows, coming into turbo dog right away. We're going to squeeze the elbows in and then find a slight bend. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Hold here. Keep lifting up through the hips. Squeeze the elbows in nice and tight. Feel the tricep shape. That's okay. Breathe here. And slowly lower the forearms down to the mat. Dolphin pose. I want you to bring the palms of your hands together and create like a little, I don't know, target with the thumbs. And then from here, we're just gonna shift the hips forward and touch the nose to the thumbs. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and press back, dolphin pose. Slowly lower the knees down. Child's pose once again. Take a moment, just warming up the body. You might be thinking, hey, when are we gonna get to some flows? Don't worry, we'll get there. I just want you to get nice and warm through the shoulders, through the back, the chest, the arms, and the core a little bit. So coming forward once again. We're gonna do one more set just like that. Press out of the hands, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Squeeze the elbows, coming into turbo dog. Maybe seeing if you can't lower the elbows towards the floor just a little bit more. Press the chest towards the thighs. And then slowly lower. Forearms down to the mat, thumbs come together. For 5, shift forward. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press back, dolphin pose. This time, let's press out of the hands, downward facing dog. Slowly walk the feet up to meet the hands. Fold forward here, shake out the arms, shake out the wrists. Let everything go heavy. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees. Inhale, come up. Exhale, heart center. Toes and heels come together. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, reach up and over to the right side. Inhale, rise up. Exhale to the left. Just getting a nice swing side bend here. One more time each side. And sit the hips low. You can come out. Just gonna be on your feet. Sit the hips low, coming into chair. And bring the hands back behind the lower back, coming into shoulder ends. Want to keep the neck long, tuck the tailbone under. One more inhale. From here, we're going to step the right foot back and then lower the knee down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, goal post arms. This is one of my favorite moves. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, goal post arms. This time, let's shift forward, reach forward into our half splits. Inhale, shift forward. Curl the right toes under. Press your weight into your right hand. Inhale the left arm up. And then do a little twist. Stay strong through the right shoulder. Keep pressing the right hip up. And then slowly we're going to rotate all the way around. Bend deep into the right leg. Skandasana. Try to keep the hips low. Opening through the left inner thigh. Staying low to the ground. Let's shift forward. This time, we're going to roll onto the right hand and step the left foot back, side plank. Stay strong through the right shoulder, lift the hips up. Exhale, left hand comes down. Downward facing dog. Beautiful job. From here, squeeze the elbows, coming into our turbo dog. Squeeze the elbows. Try to lower them as close as you can to the ground without touching. And then slowly lower. Coming into dolphin. From here, let's shift forward for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press back, dolphin. Slowly lower the knees down. Big toes come together. Child's pose. Take a moment, take a rest. One more round of breath here. If you want to take a sip of water with me, you're more than welcome to. You can say hi to my husband. From your child's pose. Let's lift up, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, step or hop your feet up to meet your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, switching sides. Inhale all the way up to standing. Exhale, chair. Sitting the hips low, tuck the tailbone under, inhale, arms up. From here, bring the hands back and reach long through the hands. Try to keep the hands lifted up off of the tailbone. And this time, we're gonna set the left foot back and lower the left knee all the way down to the ground. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, goal post. Inhale. See if you can lift up a little bit higher through the chest. Exhale, squeeze a little bit more. And then shift the hips back. Inhale, we're shifting back forward. Curl the left toes under, lifting the left knee up off of the ground. Left hand stays planted. We're twisting and we're reaching. Working into that hip a little bit, still pressing weight out of the left shoulder. Stay strong with me here. Reach, reach, reach. And then rotate all the way around and lower the hips down. Skandasana on the left side. You might notice one side's a little bit more open than the other. It's easier for me to get lower in my left side. That's okay. Breathe into the space that you're creating. Staying as low as you possibly can. Let's shift forward once again. This time, press the weight into the left hand. Rotate and step back. Side plank on this side. Lift up through the left hip. Reach, reach, reach. Stay strong in the left shoulder. And then exhale, release. Downward facing dog, our little turbo dog and dolphin push-up set one more time. So squeeze the elbows in nice and tight. Try to lower them down to the ground as best you can. Stay strong with me. Breathe. And then slowly lower. Thumbs come together. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press back. Dolphin pose. Let's hang out here for just a little bit since this is our last dolphin pose. I know your arms are probably tired just like mine. That's okay. That's what we're here for. Let's find our breath, find our focus. Two more rounds of breath. One more. And then slowly lower. Whew. Into your child's pose. From our child's pose, We're just gonna thread the needle a little bit. So leaving your right arm long, let's draw the left arm down and thread it underneath the right. Left temple on the mat. Reach through the right fingertips. And breathe here. Maybe even close the eyes down. And slowly release. Left arm long, right arm comes under. Switching sides. Beginning to slow our breath. Beginning to slow our body down. Slowly release long. We're going to come onto our bellies. Sending the right arm long. Your thumb is going to be in line with your eyesight, so you want it long like this. And then you're going to press out of the left hand and begin to roll open. So with thread the needle, we touched on the back side of the body. Just want to focus on the front side of the shoulders and the chest a little bit here. You can bring your left foot back as a kickstand. Maybe even find a half bind like I'm doing here. Notice your breath. Notice with each exhale, your body softens a little bit, allowing you to embrace this posture more fully for you. Slowly, let's come back for center. Very, very slowly. You don't want to just spring out of this posture. It's a big chest and heart opener. Adjust as needed. I need to move my mic pack just a little bit here. And then switch sides. Extending the left arm and rolling open. And finding your first place of resistance, a first point of tightness. And then just resting into this posture. Oh my God, Sif. Just as before. See if you can use each exhale to release into this posture a bit more. Slowly. We're going to make our way out of this posture. Coming up to seated. Ending a little bit how we started our practice today. So with the left hand down, inhale, right arm up. Reach, reach, reach. Rise back up, swing the right arm underneath to the left. Coming into eagle, lifting the elbows, dropping the chin. Noticing any difference you feel here in this posture. So one of the first things we started with is to see how your body has adjusted through our practice. Give you a more open eagle. One more inhale. And then exhale, slowly release. Right arm comes down, left arm goes up and over. Inhale, rise up. Swing the left arm underneath your right. Switching sides. Lift the elbows up, drop the chin down. Breathe into the space. One more inhale. Exhale. Slowly release. Making your way onto your spines. For one more posture. Bringing your arms out, like cactus arms or goalpost arms, whatever you want to call them. Slowly lower your right or your knees to the right. Bringing your chin towards your left shoulder. Opening once more through the chest. Love ending classes with a twist because it kind of just wrings out the spine and it helps to increase circulation, bring fresh blood flow to our targeted areas as well as our brain. So typically we feel energized and also relaxed. It's like that perfect combination after our yoga practice. And twists help to do that for us. So inhale, let's bring the knees back up through center and switch sides. Drop the knees to the left side or your opposite side. You started opposite of me, that's fine. Draw your chin to your right shoulder. Opening even just gently through the neck too. Maybe even closing down the eyes, letting your body know that you're ready to take a moment to relax. Slowly, let's come back through center. We're going to tend the knees, so bring the knees together and walk the feet apart. This helps to bring our hips back into this neutral alignment. But I want you to bring your hands to the bottom ribs and just rest here. Take a deep breath. Rock your head from side to side. Do whatever you need to do, whatever adjustments you need to make to rest into this posture and onto your mat. With your hands at your ribs, you feel your breath. You feel the physical gift of life that we each have. Getting heavier against the floor, against your mat. I want you to feel your breath become slower. I want you to feel feel your thoughts, or just see your thoughts float by. Maybe noticing them, but recognizing it's not the most important thing to think about right now. The most important thing for you right now is to be in this space, to gift yourself this time. Still feeling your ribs expand and come back together with each round of breath. I'm going to leave you here like this today. So stay here for as long as you would like, enjoying this space, enjoying these moments, and I hope to practice